The Supreme Court today, in fact, put on hold several key provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act 2025, including the clause that only those practicing Islam for the last 5 years can dedicate a property as Waqf, but refused to stay the entire law. Now, the Apex Court also pressed pause on the powers given to a collector to adjudicate the status of the Waqf properties and ruled on the contentious issue of non-Muslim participation in Waqf boards. In fact, Times Network's Harish Nair joins in with what we're given to understand with that latest development. Harish, over to you.
After the Supreme Court's interim order on the Waqf Amendment Act, both sides, that is petitioners, which include Asaduddin Owaisi, Congress, CPIM, RJD, Mahua Moitra, etc., Jamaat Ulama Hind, and the centre, both of them are claiming victory. They're saying that they're welcoming the order. The centre primarily because, as you rightly said, the Supreme Court has welcomed the ban on Waqf by users, saying that if it is meant to prevent encroachment into the government property and if it is to end the menace, it cannot be primarily said to be arbitrary. And the centre is also happy that the Supreme Court has not touched the provision where it has said that unrecognized Waqf should not, unregistered Waqf cannot be recognized. And the centre basically says that whatever is stayed is only based on the assurance given by the centre in the court, saying that they have no problem in confining just 4 non-Muslim members in Central Waqf Council, 3 members in the State Waqf Board, and also the centre says that in fact the collector has only a limited role. Preliminary evaluation of the dispute, from that the appeal goes to the Waqf Tribunal and also to the High Court. And at the same time, the petitioners are happy that the clause where it says that a person who donates a Waqf has to practice 5 years Islam, that has been stayed, with Supreme Court saying that till there is a law framed as to how is it to decipher that a person has been practicing Islam for 5 years, till the rules are laid out, we are staying this act, saying this provision. And also they are happy that this collector's power has been reduced, with Supreme Court saying that it's a violation of separation of powers, because the Supreme Court agreed with the argument of the petitioners that the government cannot be a litigant and also the judge.
Argument in the Parliament and in the Joint Working Committee of the Parliament was, if tomorrow anyone accepts Islam and he decides to give his property to a different religion, that is allowed. See, there is no 5-year limitation, there is no 5-year time period for him. But here, after today's order, they'll make some rules. And that rules will be made in such a way that it will be next to impossible for that person to give a property. And please tell me, tomorrow if BJP stands up and says he's not a Muslim, you cannot give a property, who will stop him? And thirdly, I demand from all the BJP ruled states that you give a record of wherein a Muslim living in a state which you are ruling, that a Muslim has converted and accepted Islam and has given his property to the Waqf board. Please show us.